Well, the very first time I met Boris, it was just after I joined the Oxford Union. He was literally one of the first people I met. He said, are you Conservative? And I said, yes. And I said, and what about you? And at the time, there was a big sort of left, right, wet, dry division. And I said, well, then what sort of Conservative are you? He said, I'm a green Conservative. And I wasn't sure at the time whether this was a typical attempt to avoid answering the question, because he didn't know whether I was on the wet or the dry side of the divide. And once he found out which side of the divide I was on, he could say, well, I'm pretty much a wet green, or I'm pretty much a dry green.
Yeah.
But he was, at that point, the person who had already amassed around him a sort of group of friends and supporters. And the elections for the Oxford Union were essentially between, one man or woman and their mates. And so the people who were in my college and the other people whom I knew and liked were also Boris supporters.